What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now today I wanted to discuss 3 key habits that I think every ambitious man should be conducting on a daily basis. So without further ado, I'm just going to dive in. First and foremost, look, if you are a guy who has ambitions to be successful, your base, your foundation of your success should lie within exercise. It should lie within getting yourself to a place whereby you can look in the mirror and feel proud of your physique. It is really important that this is something that you do if you are a person with that long-term ambition and drive to be successful. Reason number 1, you're going to look better, you're going to feel better. Everything about your physical self is going to improve. A lot of the time when we're tired, if we're in good shape, we feel less tired. We feel less lethargic. You have more energy to go around and conduct the things that you want to do or need to do. So like, think about it. If you are going to be a successful person one day, it's better to be in great shape and great condition when you're there than to be a successful guy who's in bad shape and a bad condition and feels tired all the time. Of course, you're still working hard. You're still going to feel tired even if you are in shape. But being in good shape is going to allow you, when you do realize the things that you want to achieve and you do achieve success, to have a little bit more energy about you, as well as looking better, feeling better. There's so many different benefits to being in shape and exercising. Your mental health, socially, people are going to look at you and see you as somebody who looks after himself a little bit more, as opposed to somebody who doesn't look after themselves and can't put the crap food away. Exercise is something that if you don't do in your early years, that will catch up with you in your later years. I'm not saying that you've got to be training every single day, but see if you can get in that gym 3 times a week, 4 times a week. And if you set this habit up now, it's going to carry on until, your later years. You're going to be in better shape than all of your friends and all of your family, and you're going to have more energy than them as well. But if you neglect this now, this is something that will cost you later on. So my first habit that I recommend to every guy watching this video right now, if you haven't got yourself a gym membership, go and get yourself one. If you don't want to go to the gym and go down the gym membership route, then you can join a sports club, you can start running, you can start doing home workouts. There's so many options and there is no excuse. If you don't do it now, you will pay for it later. The second habit that I wanted to discuss today falls under the umbrella of investment. Look, during your early years and the years of which you are building your success and you're building your brand and your business or whatever it is that you are doing, it's really important that you spend your money wisely. Now, of course, there's going to be moments where you can go out and have fun and be a bit silly. That's life. We need these experiences in order to learn the hard lessons. But don't make consistently silly decisions over a long period of time. If you have money spare, invest that money. I'm not saying to invest in anything in particular. This isn't financial advice, but look, there's stocks, there's shares, there's crypto. There's so many opportunities now whereby you can put your money in something, small amounts over a long period of time, of which it will grow. You may get dividends, you may get certain returns, but if you just spend your money on materialistic stuff that doesn't grow in value or depreciates in value, then 10 years down the line, you're going to be in the exact same position you are now. You've just spent all your money. You've not invested. You've not made smart decisions. And investments don't have to be stock shares and all of these different things. It can be, property. It can be vehicles. I suppose all vehicles do depreciate in value, but something that in 10 years' time may increase in value or be the similar value. I just think it's silly at this stage in life when you are looking to build something to just spend your money on a load of rubbish. Start thinking long term, invest in yourself. Don't just splash every penny that comes your way. Develop the habit of, when you get paid, of course, get the initial bills out the way first, get the initial responsibilities out the way first. But then when you're looking at the spare money you've got, don't be thinking about, okay, how can I spend this and give this to somebody else and give this to somebody else's business so they can profit from me? Flip the mindset and say, right, how can I now invest this money back into myself so that in 6 months' time, I am growing in wealth, I am building something special. Because, look guys, the small investments that you make today, in 6 years' time, you're going to be really grateful for. They will add up. Your revenues will increase. Over that period of time, you're going to rack up some serious profit. You know, small amounts, £100 here, £100 there, £200 here, £200 there. Over the period of 5 to 10 years, you're going to be really grateful that you built up this habit. But if you just splash your money on a load of rubbish that right now you feel is worth it, and oh, it's fun, and you know, all the rest, in 10 years' time, you might look back and say, well, why didn't I invest in anything? Why didn't I invest my money in something that is going to grow and something that is going to give me some returns over a long period of time? So look, develop the habit of investing. I'm not saying in anything in particular, but just when you get paid and when you get money that comes into your account, don't just splash it. Think about future you and think about the things that you want to build. And the third habit I wanted to discuss today kind of links to the second habit because it is another form of investment. But look, if you're an ambitious guy who has aspirations to be successful, you must also invest in your education. It's not enough in 2025 to just be, you know, working and doing something on the side. You always have to be expanding your knowledge. I suppose in your job there are times that you're going to be expanding your knowledge, but you are expanding your knowledge for the company, for your boss. You can say that you'll level up in the company, but what I'm talking about here is investing in things like courses, investing in learning new skills, investing in understanding new technologies and content creation and all of these different things. For example, something I like to do is learn a new language. I'm learning the Spanish language at the moment, and that's something that I've been doing for quite a while now. And because I have invested in several courses, quite literally paid money, I'm at the stage now where I can speak a decent level, definitely having conversations, and I have a goal of attaining fluency within a couple of years. But if I didn't invest the money in the first place, I'm not ever going to reach the place where I am now. So what I'm saying to you is, look, these skills, although they might seem tiresome on top of everything that you're doing currently, you've got to understand that there is some serious value to attaining these skills and paying for these courses and developing your knowledge and understanding of different things. For example, on the topic of being able to speak a second language, did you know that on average, people that speak more than one language earn £10,000 more every single year than somebody who can only speak one? This is the importance of learning skills, guys. If you pay for a course and you learn some things that otherwise you wouldn't have been able to know, the knowledge that you attain from that course might well increase your worth or your value to the marketplace. You could be finding yourself getting a promotion because of something that you chose to do outside of work to improve yourself. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that just because you're working a full-time job now, your education stops. A real good habit, especially if you want to be a successful guy, is to continually educate, continually learn and grow. Because then you're becoming more qualified, and due to becoming more qualified, you are becoming more valuable to the marketplace, and subsequently, maybe other companies who want to pay you more will approach you. Maybe there will be other opportunities because of these acquired skills that you can take. But the one thing that I am certain about is if you don't further invest in your education and yourself, learning skills, buying courses, getting qualifications, it will take you a longer time to progress, and it's possible that you will just stay where you are. So look, a little recap. The 3 habits that I think would really benefit you if you are an aspirational person, if you're a guy that wants to be successful. Regular exercise. You know, don't be letting yourself get out of shape. Get in the gym. If you don't like the gym, join the sports club, get running, do the home workouts. Secondly, learn to invest your money. Don't just splash it on a load of cheap thrills and stuff that in the moment is going to be fun. Of course, find a balance, but invest your money in things that you think in the long term are going to serve you well. Think about you in 10 years' time. So when you get paid, don't just splash it, make those investments. And thirdly, invest in your education. Invest in courses, invest in qualifications, learn new skills. Take a mindset where you commit to consistently educate and consistently grow. And I promise you, the marketplace will see the work that you are putting in and your value will improve. And maybe you're going to be earning some more money and getting some better paid jobs because of that work that you're doing. But look, guys, I really hope you took some value from this video today. If you did, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to my channel for much more from me. It's absolutely free. And we're looking to grow as much as possible this year. So please do that if you took some value. And if you're interested, guys, join my free men's Discord community. I'm going to leave the link down below. And if you're interested in one-to-one coaching with me, the link is also down below. All you got to do is book yourself a slot and I will see you on the other side. As always, guys, thank you for your time and your attention. And I will see you in the next one.